Coming up on Headlines. Learn about the new recycling regulations in Peters Township and the position of a resource officer. Discover more about the life skills class Galaxy Coffee Cart and a football game between juniors and seniors. Welcome to Headlines. I'm Payton Jenkins.
And I'm Szymanski. Recently, Waste Management changed the recycling requirements for several communities. For more information, we now go to Lindsay Thomas.
Recently, Waste Management has instituted some changes in garbage and recycling collection in Peters Township. One change is how residents may properly recycle and dispose of electronic devices and household hazardous waste. In addition, glass will no longer be accepted with recycling.
So I think the new rules will help the community with their recycling, but I hope in the future that they could somehow come back and recycle glass, that we can benefit the environment in the future.
One major adjustment will be the garbage and recycling pickup day. Peters Township has decided to eliminate Friday and only collect Monday through Thursday. This change went into effect January 1st, 2019. In addition to these changes, cardboard can now be recycled 24/7.
One of the things, though, that we are doing now that we had not previously done is we are accepting corrugated cardboard in bulk. We now have installed a cardboard compactor that sits above the fire station, and individuals who receive large quantities of cardboard, instead of having to prepare those and putting them out with their curbside recycling, can now take those up to the fire station and recycle those. So in that regard, we've actually increased the opportunity to do recycling for that material.
The cardboard compactor is free to use for all residents and businesses within Peters Township. The compactor was funded by a Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection Act 101, Section 902 grant. If you need to recycle any cardboard, visit the parking lot behind the Peters Township Fire Department. This has been Lindsay Thomas reporting live from the Peters Township Municipal Building.
Because glass is no longer accepted for recycling in Peters Township, residents may take any glass to the Michael Brothers Waste Transfer Station and Scrap Metal Recycling Facility located on Horning Road. There is no charge for this service.
On April 22nd, people around the world celebrate Earth Day to show their support for protecting the environment. For more information on how Peters Township students celebrate Earth Day, we go to Amelia Smerbeck.
Earth Day occurs every year on April 22nd. It is a day dedicated to focusing on the environment and what can be done to preserve and improve conditions on Earth. The idea of the first Earth Day came from a man named Gaylord Nelson, who wanted to use the strong anti-war movements of students to tie in concern for the Earth. Allie Wertman, the president of an environmental awareness club at PTHS, will talk about what Safe Club does.
Every year with Safe Club, we go up to PV and we take old egg cartons and we take seeds and dirt, and we go up and do a presentation for the kindergarten kids about reducing and reusing and recycling.
There are many simple and easy things that can be done to help the Earth on Earth Day or on any day. If you are interested in helping the environment, you can join Safe Club by talking to Miss Benson in room 237. This is Amelia Smerbeck reporting live from the Peters Township High School courtyard.
Earth Day should not be celebrated for only one day. By everyone doing their part, we could help to make the Earth a cleaner place.
Every day, there are kids all around the country learning how to swim. At Goldfish Swim School, swim instructors focus on building kids' confidence in the water. There are over 80 schools nationwide in more than 26 states. Goldfish teaches about 100,000 students per week. Now let's go learn more about Goldfish Swim School.
Goldfish Swim School is a premier swimming facility located in Peters Township that teaches kids ages as young as 4 months to 12 years old how to be safer in and around the water. Each level is designed to help kids individually grow at their own pace and practice water safety skills. Swim students will be placed into the level that fits their skill level the best. Once the teacher feels that the student has exceeded all skills in the level, the student is then evaluated by the deck supervisor. Each class will be taught by a swim instructor and will include no more than 4 children.
All of us, we all book people in perpetually or for a trial lesson. We all have to explain the program, so my job is to make sure everybody knows what they're doing, making sure the facility is as clean as possible, making sure everybody's having a great time.
The Goldfish facility not only offers swim instruction for children learning to swim, but also includes showers, changing huts, and a hair drying station for swim students to utilize after their lesson. There is also a Treasure Island Pro Shop for any swimwear or gear that the student might need. This has been Katrin O'Neill reporting live from Goldfish Swim School in Peters Township.
At Goldfish Swim School, sign your kids up for the Golden Experience. Goldfish has rolling admission with many spots available for students to sign up. Visit the website to find more information on the program.
Years ago, the Peters Township High School implemented a new position, School Resource Officer, to reside in the high school during the day in an effort to put student safety first. Recently, the Peters Township Middle School has followed in their footsteps, implementing their own resource officer as well.
At Peters Township High School, all visitors need to buzz in and check into the main attendance office and give their ID to the secretaries that work there. They then receive a visitor's pass and are allowed to enter the building. There are cameras throughout the school to ensure the student safety. There is also at least one Peters Township police officer on campus every single day.
So my number one job is to keep you guys safe as possible. Number two is to be a resource for all of our students and staff. But what do I do all day? I get paid to mess with you guys all day long.
Officer Jim Stevick is a familiar face around the school and is well known by students and staff. He has worked for the Peters Township Police Department for over 28 years and has been working for the school district for the past 6 years. If you see him in the halls, make sure to say hello. But watch out, you'll never know where you will see him.
And I'm Mallory Sugar reporting live from Peters Township High School.
The sign-in process is exactly the same as the high school. All visitors will have to provide their driver's license to the attendance office, and it will be sent through the Raptor system.
One of the best ways to start your morning is seeing the smiling life skills students deliver delicious breakfast treats to the teachers around Peters Township High School. Teachers make a small donation, and in return, their whole day is brightened. Let's go to Julia Trenzo for more information.
One of the wonderful projects that the students of the Teams class, our school's special education students, do throughout the school year is the Galaxy Coffee Cart. The cart was made and generously donated to them by the high school shop teacher, Mr. Walsh. Since other students are unable to purchase from the cart, the hardworking teachers are the main priority. They place their orders on a shared Google document at the beginning of the week, and the team students spend all day on Wednesday filling the orders and preparing them.
I believe that this is probably the best thing that we do with our life skills kids here. It allows them to get out in the building, to talk to teachers that they otherwise would never have to talk to. They go into classrooms, they're in front of their peers, they are learning the building, they're learning so many skills that they will be able to take out on the job, which is really, at the high school level, that's our main focus. We want our kids to be employable, we want them to know the skills that they're going to need to maintain a job for the rest of their life.
Thursday mornings are when the fun really begins. They brew coffee, heat water for the tea, and cook delicious-smelling hot chocolate on the stove. They all have different jobs that they do beautifully to help the process go along smoothly.
It's prepared me to take jobs on in the future. I get to see all the teachers that I don't have classes with, and I get to see their smiling faces.
They then wheel the coffee cart through the halls and are able to see the many joyful and appreciative faces as they hand deliver the breakfast delights. This past October, Pittsburgh was hit with the tragedy of the shooting at the Tree of Life Synagogue, where during a peaceful service, 11 innocent people were killed. This included a member of the Duquesne chapter of Best Buddies, which hit especially close to home for our city and our team's class. The kids decided that they wanted to do something in support of the people who lost their lives at the synagogue. They did a week-long fundraiser where the homerooms throughout the school donated money, raising almost $1,500. This has been Julia Trunzo reporting to you live from Peters Township High School.
The students love this project and are always looking for more help. If you're interested in being involved, talk to Ms. Clancy in room 247 or sign up for the Best Buddies Club.
This spring, Peters Township Thespian Troupe 185 will be hosting the play A Little Piece of Heaven. If you are interested in coming to see it, stay tuned to hear more information.
A Little Piece of Heaven is this year's spring play. It will be performed by Peters Township Thespian Troupe, the Masked Indians. The show follows a biker, played by Nick Travicanti, who finds himself working in an antique shop in an unfamiliar town and the strange interactions he has with the store's customers.
I play Lily Adair in the spring play of Little Piece of Heaven, and she's an 87-year-old woman who is looking for something in the shop, and she's been looking for 10 years now, and she comes across Nick's character, who...
I'm a biker, and I've been traveling the country for about 7-ish years until I run out of money, and I come into this antique shop, Little Piece of Heaven.
You can see A Little Piece of Heaven at Peters Township from May 16th to the 18th at 7 o'clock, with an additional 2 o'clock matinee on the 18th. This has been Dylan Fink reporting to you live from the Peters Township Auditorium.
This is the final production of the year for the Thespians. These seniors are now looking forward to the Theater Awards in June, where one male and one female will receive the Hall of Fame Award.
After the awards, they go to their end-of-the-year banquet. Every year, students graduating from Peters Township High School make the transition from high school life to college life.
Hi, I'm Regan Lavinia reporting from the Peters Township High School Library. I'm graduating in a few months, and U.S. News just dropped an article on 10 ways to prepare for college.
Their first tip is to read as much as possible. Students should start getting used to the increased workload. Their second tip is to become more comfortable with technology to prepare you for navigating online. Embracing time management tools is another way to prepare for college. Balancing academic along with social demands can be challenging at first, so before going to college, brush up on organization skills. Before heading into your freshman year, an important thing to remember is safety on campus. Always know where emergency exits are in your dorm room, in lecture halls, and who to contact in case of an emergency.
If you're looking for more academic help while at college, check out your local campus library for more information and use the resources that they have to offer. If you're looking for more ways to prepare for college, check out the link below from U.S. News. This has been Regan Lavinia reporting from the Peters Township Library.
Make sure to not overwhelm yourself with classes, after-school activities, and work. Take a minute every once in a while to relax.
According to The Atlantic, studies have shown that at least 49% of high school students reported that they feel a great deal of stress. For tips on how to manage stress, let's go to Colleen Ellsworth.
Towards the end of the school year, students are preparing for finals, keystones, and AP exams. This causes a huge amount of stress for high school kids.
During my sophomore year, I had moderately high stress just because this year was a big shift from my freshman year. There was a lot more work that I had to put in. But a lot of ways that I cope with my stress is just I hang out with my friends and my family and just try to do things that keep me happy.
Some ways to cope with stress are engaging in physical activity, getting a healthy amount of sleep, doing things with friends, and taking up a hobby, such as painting or reading. All of these things will help to keep your mind off the things that cause you stress.
This is Colleen Ellsworth reporting to you live from Peters Township High School.
This spring, students in the high school will be taking Keystone, AP, and final exams. For help managing stress, parents and students can visit the school district website under Counseling Services.
Each year, the junior and senior girls square off in a game called Powder Puff, a flag football game of skill, speed, and cutting-edge ability. It is not meant to be a physical game. Sportsmanship and fair play are exercised at all times by everyone involved.
Every year, Peters Township High School holds a Powder Puff football game to raise money for the senior class. Junior and senior girls go head-to-head in a flag football game. Football players volunteer to coach each grade. During the week leading up to the game, there are many practices to get each team prepared. Powder Puff is a fun way for the classes to bond and creates a great sense of teamwork.
I think the juniors are going to beat the seniors this year because we have a lot of good coaches and we've been practicing a lot.
I love Powder Puff because it's really fun to play with my friends and also against my friends at the same time.
This year, the game will be held at Peters Township High School on May 2nd at 7 p.m.
This has been Frankie Casilli reporting live from the Peters Township Junior Powder Puff practice.
If you missed the game, you can catch some highlights on the senior video yearbook that will be available on vimeo.com/PTCT7 in June. While on Vimeo, check out all the Channel 7 programming that is already available.
Peters Township High School offers several sports for students to participate during the spring season, one of which is track and field, led by head coach Justin Pinto. For more information, we now go to Chloe Tropinato.
Peters Township track begins in the frigid month of March and ends in May. Track is more than just running. It also includes high jump, triple jump, pole vault, discus, javelin, and shot put. The team competes twice a week and has practices every day after school. In addition, there are invitational meets that occur on the weekends.
Track and field is a spring sport in Pennsylvania that has events that range from 100 meters up to almost 2 miles. They have different disciplines in hurdles on the track. Then the field part would be long jump, triple jump, high jump, pole vault, and shot put, discus, and javelin for throwing.
This is Chloe Tropinato reporting live from the Peters Township High School.
There are over 19,000 high schools that have a track and field team across the United States. They are all members of the National Federation of State High School Associations. The organization offers coach education programs to teach the fundamentals of coaching.
Another spring sport offered at Peters Township High School is girls lacrosse. If you'd like updates about how this team is doing, you can follow the official Twitter account of the Peters Township Athletic Department.
Peters Township Girls Lacrosse is fielded at the Peters Township High School field in the Pleasant Valley field. The captains this year are Natalie Kakko, Tia Musich, and Kira Cunningham, who have all been playing since McMurray Elementary. There are 6 seniors and 2 senior managers, Elizabeth Watson and Caroline Watson, who do a great job at taking stats and cheering on the team.
We're pretty close as a team. We have to win all of the rest of our games to make it to playoffs. And our biggest competition this year is Lebo, Upper St. Clair, typicals. There's a lot of teams this year, though, that have risen up and are better than normal.
Women's lacrosse is a lot different from boys lacrosse because it does not allow as much physical contact. Stick checking is allowed, but with very strict rules on it, meaning no across the body or slashing checks. This is Mia Pugliano reporting to you from the Peters Township High School.
If you missed any games this season that you would like to watch, recorded games are now airing on YouTube, compliments of the Peters Township Community Television.
For the first time in Peters Township history, the girls' basketball team went undefeated and brought home the state championship. Abby Machowski tells us more about this unforgettable season.
This year, the Peters Township girls varsity basketball team had a remarkable season, finishing undefeated with a section, WPIAL, and state title. They also ended up ranking 24th in the nation by USA Today. They are the first girls team to bring in a WPIAL title and a state final. They are the first in Washington County to do so as well, ending the season with a perfect 30-0 record. 2 of the starting 5 will be playing in college next year. McKenna Marissa will be attending Penn State, and Isabella Mills is headed to Case Western. The other senior captain, Morgan Marissa, is attending FSU next year on an academic scholarship. Hopefully the team will continue to do well next year.
We were very, very happy about how we did this season, and I couldn't have asked for a better senior year. The team, I have never played on a team that had better chemistry and have been so talented and also just good people. And hopefully they can continue to do great things next year.
This has been Abby Michalski reporting to you from Peters Township High School.
Congratulations to the girls on a fantastic season, and good luck to the senior captains McKenna Marisa and Isabella Mills as they continue their basketball careers at Penn State and Case Western.
The Peters Township Band is made up of not only musicians, but also the color guard, which consists of the Rifles, Silks, and the drill team. For more information, we now go to color guard member Molly Gallagher.
The Peters Township Color Guard is a section of the Mighty Indian Marching Band. They use equipment and dance to enhance marching band performances.
My favorite thing about Guard is that the environment. I love the people in not just Guard, but the marching band.
My favorite thing about Guard is how many friends I've made throughout the years. And it's just, like, the environment is just like a breakdown of grade barriers.
Well, I suck at dancing, but it gives me a chance to dance anyway.
In order to join the Color Guard, you must audition. Prior to the audition, a clinic will be held to teach potential members basic flag work. This year, the clinic is on Saturday, May 4th, and the auditions are on Saturday, May 11th.
This has been Molly Gallagher coming to you from Peters Township High School. Make sure you come and try Color Guard.
The music department has several upcoming events if you would like to attend. They include 2 auditions, color guard on May 11th and drum majors on May 14th. If you'd like to attend any concerts, the jazz band concert will be on May 22nd, the choir concert will be on May 23rd, and a choral celebration will be on June 5th.
That has been all for this edition of Headlines. I'm Payton Jenkins.
And I'm Szymanski. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.